Alright, so in this video we are going to make the level generator. Let's create a new Java class. It's going to be a component and we'll call it level generator. Alright, and this level generator is going to extend the component class because it is a component. And we're going to have a couple of variables that will help control the level generation. Alright, so make those three variables. Let's do an update method. And we'll check if the camera's position is greater than the next level generation. And then we're going to generate a new level if it is. Right, so we don't want to create the whole, because we can go up, the player can go up infinitely until it dies, and we want to only generate the level when, it has to. Otherwise, it's just going to use up memory and speed in the computer. So we'll do next level y is equal to the last object position.y, and just do next generation level plus equals to 20. Alright, and then we want to create a couple of methods right here. One's going to be called get random prefab, and we're going to pass in a position. This is going to be one of my least favorite tutorials. Just write what I'm writing. There's a bunch of level generation crap that I coded over the summer. We're going to do position.x plus equals to 64. Alright, so this is just some level generation crap. You don't really need to know that, but what you do need to know is the random next int. We're going to create a random number, and whichever number pops up, we're going to make an obstacle associated with that. It's kind of like, we have a list of from 1 to 7, and each number corresponds with a dog. And if you pick, I don't know, and you just roll a die, and if it lands on like 5, then you're gonna get dog 5, something like that. So then we're gonna return a new array list, get prefab by ID, and we're gonna pass in the R and the position. Let's create that method. There we go. And we are going to have a list of game objects. And we are going to use a switch statement in order to check which obstacle we need to make. So we'll do switch case 1 lambda list dot add get move. Alright, let's type that in later. We'll return the list. Alright, let's create a bunch of methods. It's gonna suck. Get moving floor vector to of position, and we'll return a generated prefab. So we're just creating a moving floor prefab, but it's all stored into this one method, so that's very easy to access. And then let's create the other ones, a spiked floor. So the integers min and max just determines where on the floor the spikes are going to be, whether it's in the middle or on the sides, stuff like that. All right, let's create the floor killer wall. Great name. All right, let's create the floor wall. All right, let's get a killer floor prefab. Sorry, I have a bit of a sore throat, which is why I just would rather write the code than explain explain it, but we're just creating prefabs, honestly. That's all we're doing, we're creating prefabs. Alright, now we're gonna create the killer wall prefab. Just gonna pass in a position, another kill interval. Just gonna return a generated prefab called killer wall position, and the vector to if it's the size is always going to be 16 by 33, and pass in a kill interval. It's going to have a rigid body. Let's create a floor prefab function. Alright, one second. It keeps saying vector, and so vector to f. Where the fuck are you getting that from? Okay. Whatever. It's just really annoying. Get floor. Vector to f size equals new vector. To f is going to be 80 by 16. However, if it's random, we're going to override the size. Alright, we're going to create a wall prefab. Alright. It's the wall prefab. Let's do the spikes. Alright. And I believe that is it. So, in the level generator, we are going to want to do get prefab by ID. So let's fix that switch statement. Oh, wait, we have an error. There. The switch statement, we will do case 1 lambda list.add get moving floor, pass in the position. Case 2, we're going to add all spiked floor position and 2, 3. Case 3, we're going to add all of the components associated with the floor killer wall, pass in the position. Case 4, we're going to add all of the objects associated by the floor wall. Case 5, we're going to add the killer floor prefab, pass in the position. It's going to have a random x and it's going to have a kill interval. Case 6, we're going to add just a regular good old floor with a position and a random x. There we go. Ah, phew, that is a lot of code. And then, let's just do an on destroy. Where we reset the next generation. And we set the last obj pos to null, or equals to new vector 2f if it's null. Alright, almost done. Let's create that generate method right here. Alright, it's a very complicated for loop. Let's check if it's right. 350 minus 64 plus 64, pass in the last object position dot y plus a new random dot next int. It's just specifying where exactly we want to spawn the new obstacle. So what this is doing is just making sure we don't spawn anything outside of the ability of the player to jump. Okay. Now we're finally gonna add the game objects to scene. Alright, and then one last if statement that checks, or that makes sure that we document the last object positions Y. There we go. That's all the level generation done. Make sure you got it all right. I'm gonna post the GitHub on the last episode, so if you have any bugs and you can't solve it for yourself, go there. Alright, so in the game scene, in the game scene we are going to create the first level. We're gonna create a level generator, so let's first do that. And don't worry, in future episodes I will definitely be explaining what I'm doing a lot more than I did in this one. It's just, sore throat, and this is generating levels, so it's all math, you can just do it on your own. Or figure it out on your own, I guess. It's all math. Well, algorithmic math, I should say. But still. Let's see, this should be up top here. And here, there should be a new level generator object. There we go. So it's going to be a first level, and let's just add a few more. So there's just going to be the default level right here. Alright, so this is going to be the default level. Alright, level generator dot generate. Make that method public. Alright, so let's run it. That's the default level. That's what we just coded. The default level. That took very long. Oh, that's not right. That should have spawned way above. Whoops. Let's see. Oh. Huh. Not. Oh. Why is that happening? What's going on? No, we did something wrong with the level generator. I have a feeling it has something to do with the last Y position. So let me figure that out and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I found something. I'm not sure if it'll fix it, but if we go into the say if geo.transform, yeah, right here, to do fill and stuff, this right here, put in and geo equals to level generator dot game object. There we go. Run that. That might have fixed it. I think that fixed it. Alright. It works. Classic coder moment. I don't know how it fixed it, but it worked. It fixed it. We have level generation. We have a full-on game. That was... Wow, we progressed really quickly. Yeah, alright. So, now, next episode, we have to work on... what do we have to work on? I think what we'll work on is the GUI, or actually we'll work on a point system. Alright, so yeah, see you guys next tutorial.